Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite travel companion, here to take you on another adventure. Today, we're exploring a stretch of coastline that holds a special place in my heart, the beautiful, diverse, and absolutely captivating shores of North Carolina. There's something truly magical about this place. A unique blend of wild, untamed nature and warm, welcoming towns. It's a destination that feels like it was made for the solo traveler. A place where you can find solitude on a windswept beach one moment and connect with friendly locals over fresh seafood the next. It's a journey of discovery, both of the destination and of yourself. This isn't just about finding a pretty spot to lay down your towel, though there are plenty of those. This is about finding the right spot for you. Traveling alone means you get to tailor the trip entirely to your own desires, whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, history, or a little bit of everything. The North Carolina coast offers it all, from the remote barrier islands of the Outer Banks to the lively boardwalks and charming historic cities. It's a place where every stop tells a different story, and you're the one who gets to write your own chapter into its sandy shores. So grab your notebook, because in this guide, we're going to dive deep into my top 7 coastal destinations in North Carolina. For each one, I'll share what makes it special, giving you the pros and the cons so you can make the best choice for your solo journey. I'll also sprinkle in some personal travel tips and insider advice to help you get the most out of your visit. We're going to find your perfect beach, so let's get started on this coastal Carolina adventure. Our first stop is a place of legends, a ribbon of sand that feels like the edge of the world, the Outer Banks. As soon as you arrive, you feel a shift. The air is different here, thick with salt and history. This isn't your manicured resort-style beach destination. It's raw, it's powerful, and it's breathtakingly beautiful. The dunes, sculpted by the constant Atlantic wind, rise up like golden mountains, and the beaches stretch for miles, inviting you to just walk and think. For a solo traveler seeking a profound connection with nature, the Outer Banks is an experience that stays with you long after you've brushed the last grain of sand from your clothes. It's a place to feel small in the best possible way, humbled by the sheer scale and beauty of the natural world. The real magic here lies in its untamed spirit. Imagine driving along the scenic highway and suddenly spotting the famous wild horses of Corolla, descendants of Spanish Mustangs, grazing peacefully by the shore. It's a moment that feels completely surreal. Then there are the iconic lighthouses, like the black and white striped Bodie Island Lighthouse, or the towering Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, standing as proud sentinels over these storied waters. Climbing to the top of one of these historic structures gives you a perspective that's simply unforgettable. A panoramic view of the endless ocean on one side and the calm sound on the other. It's a landscape that has inspired pirates, pioneers, and aviators, and you can feel that history in every gust of wind. Now, let's talk logistics, because the wildness comes with a few considerations. The pro is the stunning, unparalleled natural beauty. The con? It can be quite windy, and some areas, especially on Hatteras and Ocracoke Islands, are wonderfully remote, meaning fewer amenities. My advice for a solo trip is to absolutely rent a car. It's essential for exploring the full length of these islands. And a little insider tip: consider visiting in the shoulder seasons like spring or fall. You'll be rewarded with fewer crowds, more affordable accommodations, and a chance to have these magnificent landscapes almost entirely to yourself. From the wild to the wonderfully civilized, our next stop brings us to the vibrant port city of Wilmington and its gorgeous neighbor, Wrightsville Beach. This is the perfect combination for the solo traveler who loves having options. One day you can be soaking up the sun on the crystal clear shores of Wrightsville, and the next you can be strolling through the historic, moss-draped streets of downtown Wilmington. It's a destination that offers a fantastic balance. You get your dose of serene beach time without ever being far from the energy and amenities of a thriving city. It's a place where you can truly have the best of both worlds. Let's start with the city. Wilmington's historic downtown is an absolute gem. I love to spend hours just wandering along the Riverwalk, a scenic boardwalk that lines the Cape Fear River. You can watch the boats go by, pop into unique boutiques and art galleries, and just soak in the atmosphere. The architecture is stunning, with beautiful old homes and cobblestone streets that make you feel like you've stepped back in time. And the food scene. Wilmington is a foodie's paradise. For a solo traveler, it's a joy to be able to grab a seat at a world-class restaurant and indulge in some of the freshest local seafood you'll ever taste. The pro here is definitely the variety and easy access to everything from great dining to nightlife and culture. The con? That popularity means it can get quite crowded, especially at Wrightsville Beach during the peak summer months. My recommendation is to fully embrace both sides of this destination. Spend your mornings at the beach and your afternoons exploring the Riverwalk. Be sure to try a local seafood spot. Ask a local for their favorite, they'll always point you to the best places. This duo offers a polished yet authentic coastal experience that's incredibly easy and enjoyable to navigate on your own. If you're looking for a dose of nostalgia and that classic American beach town vibe, then you're going to love Carolina Beach. This place is all about fun, energy, and creating those picture-perfect summer memories. The heart and soul of the town is its vintage boardwalk, which feels like it's been lifted straight from a postcard. It's lined with ice cream shops, little souvenir stands, and the famous Brits Donuts, a local institution you simply have to try. There's always something happening here, from live music at the gazebo to fireworks displays in the summer, creating a lively and festive atmosphere that's infectious. Carolina Beach has a wonderfully social and family-friendly energy, which can be really welcoming for a solo traveler. It's easy to strike up a conversation with someone while waiting in line for a donut or watching a concert. But it's not all about the boardwalk buzz. Just a stone's throw away, you'll find Carolina Beach State Park, which offers a completely different experience. Here, you can escape into nature and hike on sandy trails that wind through the woods. One of the coolest things to see here is the Venus flytrap, a carnivorous plant that grows naturally in this specific area. It's a fascinating reminder of the unique ecosystems that exist along this coast. The big pro of Carolina Beach is its lively, event-filled atmosphere and classic boardwalk charm. The con, however, is that parking can be a real challenge, especially during peak season and on weekends. My tip is to arrive early to snag a spot, or better yet, find a place to stay that's within walking distance of the boardwalk and the beach. Make sure you check the local events calendar before your trip. Planning your visit around one of their festivals or concerts can add a whole other layer of fun to your solo adventure. And definitely take that hike in the state park. It's the perfect way to balance the energy of the boardwalk with a moment of peace. Now let's slow things down a bit. If your idea of a perfect solo trip involves quiet mornings, long walks on uncrowded beaches, and the simple pleasure of listening to the waves, then I want to introduce you to Topsail Island. Pronounced Topsail, this 26-mile-long barrier island is the absolute definition of laid back. There are no high-rises here, no flashy attractions. The vibe is wonderfully understated and relaxed. It's the kind of place you go to truly disconnect from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with the rhythm of the tides. It's a destination that encourages you to exhale. One of the most special things about Topsail is its deep connection to sea turtle conservation. The island is home to the Karen Beasley Sea Turtle Rescue and Rehabilitation Center, a truly wonderful place you can visit. Learning about their work and seeing these gentle, ancient creatures up close is a deeply moving experience. This spirit of conservation seems to permeate the whole island. The beaches are pristine and known for being fantastic for shell hunting. I've spent countless happy hours here just strolling along the water's edge, my eyes scanning the sand for whelks, sand dollars, and other treasures washed in by the sea. The undeniable pro of Topsail Island is its peaceful, uncrowded atmosphere, perfect for pure relaxation and quiet contemplation. For some, the con might be the limited nightlife and dining options compared to more developed areas. My recommendation is to embrace the tranquility. This is the place to rent a cozy cottage, stock up on groceries and good books, and just. It's an ideal spot for shell hunting, so bring a bag to collect your finds. A visit to the Turtle Hospital is a must-do. It adds a meaningful layer to your trip and supports a fantastic cause. If you need to recharge your batteries, Topsail is your sanctuary. Welcome to a stretch of North Carolina's coast so beautiful, they call it the Crystal Coast. And its crown jewel is, without a doubt, Emerald Isle. The name says it all. The water here often has a stunning, clear, emerald green hue that will take your breath away. It's the kind of water that just begs you to jump in. The beaches are wide, clean, and family-oriented, with a gentle slope that makes them perfect for swimming and wading. The whole island is oriented towards enjoying the water, and it does so with a relaxed, upscale yet unpretentious charm. This is a place for the active solo traveler. Because the water is so clear and often calm, it's a fantastic spot for water sports. You can try your hand at paddleboarding or kayaking, gliding across the smooth surface, and maybe even spotting a pod of dolphins playing in the distance. One of my favorite things to do here is to rent a bicycle. The island has a wonderful network of bike paths that run parallel to the main road, making it safe and easy to explore from one end to the other. You can pedal to a local coffee shop in the morning and then find a quiet beach access path for an afternoon swim. And the sunsets here, especially over the Bogue Sound on the north side of the island, are simply spectacular. The biggest pro for Emerald Isle is that gorgeous, crystal-clear water and the abundance of outdoor activities. The potential con is that there are fewer major tourist attractions or a central downtown area like in Wilmington or Carolina Beach. The focus is really on the beach and outdoor life itself. My advice is to lean into that. Rent that bike. It's the best way to get a feel for the island and discover its hidden corners. Pack a picnic and find your own perfect spot to watch the sunset over the Sound. Emerald Isle is for the traveler who finds their entertainment in the beauty of the natural world. Situated in the heart of the Crystal Coast, our next destination, Atlantic Beach, offers a fantastic central location for exploring the entire region. It's one of the oldest resort areas on the coast, and it has a classic, time-honored feel to it. It's a bit more developed than some of its neighbors, with a great selection of restaurants and shops, making it a very convenient home base. For the solo traveler who likes a bit of history mixed in with their beach time, and who appreciates having everything they need right at their fingertips, Atlantic Beach is an excellent choice. It's accessible, it's lively, and it's perfectly positioned for adventure. The standout attraction here is the magnificent Fort Macon State Park, located right at the eastern tip of the island. This perfectly restored Civil War-era fort is fascinating to explore. You can walk through the casemates, see the cannons, and learn about its incredible history, all while enjoying stunning views of the inlet. The park also boasts a beautiful, protected beach area that's often less crowded than the main stretches. Beyond the fort, Atlantic Beach is a hub for fishing. You can spend an afternoon on one of the long fishing piers, trying your luck or just watching the local anglers. It's a wonderful slice of coastal life. The pro of Atlantic Beach is definitely its central location and the historic allure of Fort Macon. As a popular and established spot, the con is that it can get quite busy, particularly on summer weekends. To make the most of it, I suggest visiting the nearby North Carolina Aquarium at Pine Knoll Shores. It's one of the best aquariums in the state, and a perfect activity for a rainy afternoon or a break from the sun. Use Atlantic Beach as your launch pad to explore the rest of the Crystal Coast, from the history of Beaufort to the beauty of Emerald Isle, all just a short drive away. For our final stop, we're heading to a place that is truly unique, a destination that requires you to leave your car, and your worries, behind on the mainland. Welcome to Bald Head Island. Access is only by a 20-minute passenger ferry, and once you arrive, you'll find a world without traffic jams or honking horns. Transportation is limited to golf carts, bicycles, and your own 2 feet. This immediately sets a different pace for your entire experience. It forces you to slow down, to be more present, and to connect with your surroundings in a way that's just not possible in most other places. It is the ultimate peaceful escape. The island itself is a natural treasure. A significant portion of it is protected, undeveloped land, including a rare and beautiful maritime forest. You can rent a golf cart and spend a day just exploring the winding, tree-canopied lanes, discovering hidden beaches and incredible vistas. A must-do is a visit to Old Baldy, the state's oldest standing lighthouse. You can climb its 108 steps for a breathtaking 360-degree view of the island, the marshes, and the Cape Fear River estuary. It's a quiet, contemplative place that feels a world away from everything. It's a true sanctuary for the soul. The major pro of Bald Head Island is its unparalleled peace and quiet in a stunning, car-free environment. The cons are practical ones. Access is limited to the ferry schedule, and because it's a self-contained community, on-island amenities like groceries are limited and can be more expensive. My advice for a solo traveler is to plan ahead. Rent your golf cart in advance, especially during busier times. It's also a good idea to pack some essential groceries and snacks with you on the ferry. Bald Head Island isn't just a beach trip. It's an immersive experience in a slower, more deliberate way of life. From the wild horses of the Outer Banks to the serene, car-free sanctuary of Bald Head Island, the North Carolina coast truly offers a perfect beach for every type of solo traveler. It's a place where you can challenge yourself with a new water sport, lose yourself in history, or simply find a quiet stretch of sand to read a book and listen to the waves. That's the real beauty of traveling alone here. You have the freedom to craft an experience that is entirely your own, to follow your curiosity, and to connect with this incredible coastline on your own terms. It's a journey that can be as adventurous or as restorative as you want it to be. I hope this guide has inspired you and given you the tools to plan your own solo adventure to these amazing shores. Remember that the best travel experiences often happen when we step a little outside our comfort zone and embrace the unknown. Whether you choose the lively boardwalk of Carolina Beach or the laid-back vibe of Topsail Island, you're sure to come home with a sun-kissed glow, a collection of beautiful memories, and that special sense of accomplishment that only a solo trip can provide. This coastline is waiting to be discovered, and it's a safe, welcoming, and endlessly fascinating place to do it. Thank you so much for joining me on this virtual trip down the North Carolina coast. I truly believe it's one of America's greatest treasures. Now, I would love to hear from you. Please share your favorite North Carolina beach in the comments below, or let me know which one you're most excited to visit. Your stories and recommendations help our entire community of travelers. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. Happy travels!